Hastings, 1066.
Your general is your most important unit. He commands your armies on the battlefield, giving them strength and courage to fight. When he is lost, your battle is lost. Remember, you must keep Rufus alive to conquer the Saxons. You can move your armies around by right-clicking where you want them to go. You will notice that your general has moved, but your view has not. Use the number pad on the keyboard to move your view of the battlefield. 5 and 2 will move it forward and back, 4 and 6 will move it sideways, and 1 and 3 will rotate your view. Move your view now so that Rufus is centered. You can zoom in and out and tilt your view by using the mouse wheel. You can also move your view by pushing the mouse to the edge of the screen.
Move out!
The panel at the bottom of the screen shows a map of the battlefield, an indicator of your progress in the battle, controls for the pace of the battle, your general and troops, as well as options and commands for your selected forces. You can also select. Double left-clicking on a unit card centers your view on that unit. To get your unit somewhere quickly, double right-click on a location. Order your cavalry to run by double right-click. You can change your unit's speed of movement by pressing the unit. Sometimes it is necessary to run on the battlefield. However, making your troops run too often will tire them out quickly. You can press the Stop Current Orders button. You can easily select all your units on the back. Now that all your units are selected and awaiting your orders, move them to the highlighted area. You can order your units to move into formation by holding down the right mouse button. Each of your units proudly bears the Norman banner. You can easily recognize your men on the battlefield by this banner. Different types of units have differently shaped banners. You can also select a unit by clicking on their banner. You can easily deselect your selected units by pressing Enter. Try this now. Some Saxon reinforcements have arrived. You must stop them from crossing the river and flanking the Norman army. Use your archers first, so you can weaken the Saxon infantry as they approach. Select your archers now. Move your mouse cursor over the approaching Saxons and right-click. When your archers are firing on the enemy, a bow and arrow icon appears on the top left of their unit card. When you order your archers to fire, they will move into range and then attack. Your armored sergeants are your best melee fighters. Select these spearmen now and attack the Saxons. To attack, mouse over the Saxons and right-click when your cursor changes to a sword.
Spearmen!
If your archers fire on a unit that is in melee with your own unit, your unit will take friendly fire from your archers. Select your archers and press the Halt button to stop them firing. Now select your cavalry and double right-click on the enemy to run them down. Using your cavalry to stampede archers and infantry is a useful tactic.
Assemble the men!
William has called for you to join the main battle. The end of the battle is at hand, and the next few moments will determine the fate of England. First, you need to move your army into the main battle. Press Ctrl-A to select all your units, or hold down Control and click each unit card. Then right-click on the far side of the crossing to move your units there. When your troops are nearing their destination, press the slower button twice to return the battle to normal speed. Otherwise, you might miss important events in the battle. When you have ordered your troops to move a long distance, you can increase the game speed to get them into position faster. Set the battle to the highest. William has given the order for your troops to fall into line with the rest of the Norman army. First, order your archers. Now order your spearmen to move into the second row. Then move your cavalry into the third row. Now order your general to fall in behind your troops. The battle is now paused. Now is a good time to use the speed controls to move your troops into position faster. Set the battle to the higher speed now and back to normal speed when they're almost in position. Some of William's army have broken away and are fleeing. Units rout on the battlefield when their morale becomes very low. Morale decreases when units become tired, when their chance of success is low, or if the general dies. The Saxon peasants have broken rank and are charging at us. They have seen our fleeing men and have made themselves vulnerable. Now is the time to attack. William has ordered all archers to fire at the approaching peasants. Select your archers and fire at the nearest peasants. Your fine Norman archers will make short work of these peasants. Use your archers to fire on enemies as they approach, but remember, not to engage them in melee. Now run your armored sergeants in to finish off those peasants. These spearmen are highly skilled in melee and are well suited to close combat. Remember to stop your archers firing on the enemy, or your spearmen will suffer unnecessary casualties.
Archers, halt! 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 Onward! Archers! Move out, man! Archers! Lord, run, spearmen! Move out! Attack! March!
Without the peasants, the Saxon shield wall is broken and their position is weak. Order your archers to fire into the Saxon infantry now.
Move out! We're under attack! Orders completed, Your Majesty. We're under attack! We're under attack!
King Harold has been caught by an arrow. The Saxon king is slain. His men have lost hope and they are fleeing.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Use your cavalry to chase down the routing troops. Your cavalry are fast and will catch the infantry easily. The fewer men you leave alive, the fewer you will have to deal with later.
Archers!
The small map on the bottom left of the screen shows the location of all the units in the battle. You can use this map to easily locate your men and the enemy. Your units are green, Allied units are blue, and enemy units are red. You can double left-click a location on the map to move your view there immediately.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Harold's most brave and loyal troops, his Huscarls, are still standing to fight. Help William finish them off and be done with this bloody day.
Only half the enemy force remains. All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Bravo, my lord! You have slain King Harold and sent these Saxons running for their worthless lives. You can review your men's performance in the battle here.
Greetings, sire. I am Lady Gwendolen. I will guide you on expanding and managing your empire. Your Normans achieved a mighty victory at Hastings. Now you must lead William the Conqueror to claim the English throne. Follow my instructions and we will lead the Normans to glory. To continue, you are now viewing England on the campaign map. Here you will build cities, raise armies, and move them to attack your enemies. Parts of the map you have not yet explored are shrouded in darkness. As you move your armies further afield, more of the map will be revealed to you. You can move your view of the campaign map with the keypad and zoom in and out by using the mouse wheel. Try this. You will notice that you cannot move past England. You are restricted to England for now, but once your Norman forces have taken control, you will be ready to wage total war on the rest of Europe and beyond. The campaign progresses in turns. Each turn there is a limit to the distance your characters can move and the troops you can recruit. Your agents can only carry out one mission per turn, and each of your buildings takes a certain number of turns to construct. Rufus is one of your generals. The highlighted area around your army shows where they can move this turn. You can move your army by right-clicking anywhere. The panel at the bottom of the screen gives you information about your armies and settlements. The panel on the right has buttons for construction, recruitment, ending your turn, and viewing information on your faction and progress.
An honour, sire.
The character cards in the bottom panel of the screen. This scroll shows you the details of your general. You can view the details of any character in the same way. A character's attributes impact on how well they will do their job. A rebel army has appeared near Caen. Caen is undefended, and you will need to reinforce it quickly, or you will lose it.
My liege.
William the Conqueror's next goal is to take over England. Before you do this, you will need to move Rufus back to Normandy to fortify Caen.
Noble sire.
Select Rufus and right-click on the nearby fleet to board it. Each fleet has a character card shown on the bottom panel of the screen. If you click the Army tab on this panel, you will see the units that are present aboard your fleet.
An honour, sire.
You can move your fleet by right-clicking anywhere in the highlighted zone. Right-clicking on the coast will disembark your army. Right now that your army has disembarked, select Rufus and right-click on Caen to move. Your next goal is to lead William the Conqueror to take England's capital, London. Select William and right-click on London to attack.
My lord. Orders. Yes, sire. Prepare to assault the walls.
Before you can siege a settlement, you must build siege equipment. Left-click on the ram to add it to the queue. Then click your siege equipment takes time to build. End your turn, and you will be able to attack the settlement next turn. To end your turn, press the hourglass button on the bottom right of the screen.
The siege goes as planned, sire.
Your units will take time. It is a new turn and season in your campaign. Your treasury has been updated, your armies and characters have rested, and your rivals have made their moves. It is now your turn to make your next moves to carry out your strategy. Your siege equipment is now completed, and you can attack the settlement. Select William and right-click on London. Left-click the assault button to besiege the settlement.
Sire. My lord. An honor.
Fleet ready.
Sire. Yes, noble sire. Hail my king. Glorious victory is ours, sire. As you commanded, sire, these lands are now
Well
yours.
done, my lord. England's great capital is now under Norman control. Double left-click on London to bring up. From this scroll, you can construct buildings, recruit troops, and manage your settlement. You have received a mission from the Pope. He has requested that you build a church in this settlement to increase the religion of your people. Close the mission. To carry out your mission, order a church to be constructed. Your church has been added to the construction queue and takes 1 turn to build, so it will be completed next turn. London is a city, which means it is a hub for trade and will generate your income. It is important to keep the people in your cities happy. This scroll shows you a break. Now is a good time to recruit some reinforcements for your upcoming battles. You are now viewing the construction. Click on the available units to add them to your recruitment queue. You can retrain units that have suffered losses in the same way. Click on the Retrain tab and add your units to the recruitment queue. Your units will be now open caen settlement scroll and recruit some reinforcements there.
Yes, sire. Splitting the troops.
My lord.
Sire. My lord. Sire. My lord. Sire. Your will, sire.
Orders.
Orders.
You have successfully completed your mission from the Pope. He now regards you more highly for complying with his wishes. The reinforcements that you trained in London are ready. Now is a good time to prepare an army to march on Nottingham. Click on London and select the units you wish to move out by holding down the Control key and left-clicking the units. You will need a decent-sized army to take Nottingham, but will also want to leave a couple of units behind to garrison London.
Sire. Orders, my lord. Sire. Your will, sire. Yes, sire.
When you have selected the units you wish to move out, right-click on Nottingham to lay your siege.
My liege. My lord. Assembling a mighty host of your troops, sire. As you will, my king, to battle. Laying siege, noble sire.
Remember that you need siege equipment to attack a settlement. Nottingham is as you will have noticed, Caen is a castle. Open its settlement scroll to find out more about castles. Castles differ from cities in the buildings you can construct and the units you can recruit. Your castles will be your unit production centres. Castles produce little income but are easier to manage than cities. You will need a balance of castles and cities to ensure you can support your troops. Left-click on the Show Building Browser button on the bottom of the scroll to view the buildings that are available in a castle. In cities, such as London, different buildings are available for construction.
Shall prevail in this siege, sire.
You can view important details about your faction, finance. This scroll shows a summary of important information. As a Catholic nation, your relationship with the Pope and adherence to your religion are highly important. You should bear each faction standing with the Pope in mind during your dealings with them. This scroll enables you to view the state of diplomatic relations between each faction at a glance. Use this scroll to aid you in making and breaking alliances during your campaign.
Need someone removed.
Your assassin can assassinate important foreign figures and sabotage buildings in foreign settlements. Right-click on Angus MacDougall, the nearby Scottish diplomat, to attempt an assassination.
Name thy target.
This scroll shows your chances of succeeding in the assassination. Diplomats and less important people are easier to kill, whereas kings will provide a greater challenge. This man is an easy target. Left-click the Accept Mission button to assassinate him.
Close in for the kill, sir.
Congratulations! Your assassin has delivered this man the fate that he deserved.
My liege, we must make
The
a
rebel
stand.
army is assaulting Caen. We have a superior army and should sally forth to attack them. Sallying out is the only way to break a siege, preventing your men from...
We are besieged.
Press the End Turn button to end your turn when you're ready. Your siege equipment has been constructed, and some catapults have arrived from Normandy to reinforce your army. You are now ready to siege Nottingham. To attack the castle, select William and his army and right-click on Nottingham. Click the Assault button to begin the siege.
My lord. An honor, sire.
Your will, sire.
As you will, my king.
This scroll allows you to review the balance of power before you enter a battle. Winning a battle, press the End Turn button to end your turn when you're ready.
An honorable, glorious victory.
My lord. Sire, your will, sire. Sire, your will, sire.
Victory! The enemy are crushed. These lands are now yours, sire.